This is a fully working consulting website. It has a homepage, it has about us, services, team, contact, and a bunch of other pages. And I'm going to show you how to set everything up within the next 15 minutes. I'm going to walk you step by step through the whole process and show you the fastest and cheapest possible way to do it. Okay, so to have a website like this, you need two things. You need a domain, which is myconsultingbusiness.com, and that usually costs about $10 a year. And you're going to need a host, which will have different prices, but I will be showing you the cheapest host you can get. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so to be completely transparent with you guys, I am affiliated with two popular hosting providers. One is hosting.com and the second one is hostinger.com. There's links to both of them in the description. If you use my links to make a purchase, it basically gives me a small commission and it helps me continue making these videos. If you don't want to use the affiliate links, you can just go directly to the websites and that's totally fine. So at the time I'm making this video, Hosting has a deal that starts at $199 and Hostinger starts at $299 a month. Hosting has a better 1-year option. It totals to $24 and that includes the domain for the first year. Okay, so let's just go with 1 year and then server location. Just pick the closest location to your users. I'm gonna go with Germany because I'm in Europe, and then register a new domain. Let's just go with myawesomebusinessllc.com. Let's see if that's available. It is. Add to basket. Okay, great. Confirm and proceed. Okay, now for some reason they make you buy the domain for 2 years, but we can change that. Just click on edit and then switch from 2 years to 1 year, and that makes it free. Confirm and proceed. Okay, great. So now that totals to $24. Let's proceed to checkout. Okay, continue. Okay, let's add our billing. Okay, great. Order complete. And now we can just go and set up our website. Okay, so go to all products and then click on login to control panel. Okay, now scroll to the bottom and either click on WordPress Manager or on WordPress, whichever one you can find, and then click install. Okay, now make sure the protocol is set to HTTPS. Leave the directory empty and give your site a name and a description. And uncheck all these plugins. We're not going to use them. And the last thing to do is set an admin account. So give it a username, a password, and make sure you add an email right here and click install. Now the way you install WordPress on Hostinger is you go to your dashboard, click create, pick business, WordPress, set your language, email, and password, uncheck all these plugins, and then skip the AI thing. And now if you go and open your website, you should be looking at a fresh WordPress installation, which is good. So now let's go and add /admin at the end of our URL and log in. Okay, now let's go to appearance themes and add theme, search for Bosa Consulting. Okay, and let's install the first one. Okay, now let's activate it and click get started. Okay, now let's dismiss all these banners and import. Yes. Okay, now let's take a look at what we have so far. Okay, so we have a homepage with all these sections. Everything looks good. And then we have an about us, services, all these other pages, shop, contact. Okay, we're not going to use all of them, but you have the templates, and that's great. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start customizing it and add our own information and contact details and everything. So let's start with the header. So go to customize, and you have the logo at the top. Go to site identity and change logo. Upload files and just upload your own logo. If you don't have a logo, go to Canva and search for consulting logo and just pick from any of these templates. Add your own company name, change the colors and export it, and then just add it in WordPress, and that's pretty much it. So now that we're done with the logo, we can move on to the rest of the header. Go to header style and scroll down. You have these contact information sections. So change the phone number, the email, the address, or if you want to hide them, just click or toggle on disable contact details. And that's going to update all this information, or just hide it. If you want to change these social links, go back to social media elements and you have all these links. So expand them, add your own link, or just remove some of them. Maybe you don't have Pinterest, for example. Click remove, and it will get removed from the header and from the footer too, if it's, yeah, right here at the bottom. So it will apply in both places. Okay, now let's go back and header style and link this get a quote. So let's scroll down, header button, expand this. So if you want to hide it, you can hide it, and just toggle this disable option. If you want to change the text, you have button text, get a quote, or contact, or whatever you want to call it. We're just going to leave it like that, but we're going to link it to the contact page. So let's just copy the contact page link, paste it right here. We want to open it on the same window, in the same window, so just uncheck that option. Okay, so now the button links to the contact page, and that's great. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to remove some pages from the menu. Click edit, go back, and primary menu. Okay, we're gonna remove the blog, so expand, remove. We're not gonna have a shop, remove, and all these pages, portfolio. You can keep them, we're not gonna keep them. But yeah, these pages look fine. Hit publish, and that's it. Now let's go to the bottom. We have all these widgets. If you want to change them, you can replace them. Click edit, and just replace, add your own image, your own logo, change the text right here, just replace the text. Recent posts, if you want to remove them, click delete, or if you want to add a new section, click plus. A new component, just pick from any of these components. Maybe you want to add an image, or you want to add some text, just add, and that's pretty much it. To change the menu, click edit and go back to footer menu. Edit it like we just did with the header menu. Contact information, same exact way, just change the text, and once you're done, hit publish, and that's it. Like I said, social links will get changed the same way. Just go to social media right here, elements, and just change it. So that's it. Okay, so at this point, we're done with the header. We're done with the footer. We have removed some pages. Now all that's left to do is make changes to the actual page content. So click edit with Elementor. Okay, and to make changes, it is really simple. Just click on things, and you have edit on the left side. Okay, let's undo things. Okay, so you have the slides. You can change the images. You can change the title. You can customize it. Go to style, change colors, fonts, anything you want. That's how you do it. So just play with the settings. Maybe you don't want this button, or you want to change the text. You can set an icon. Just go through these settings, and that's how you do it. If you want to replace text, click on edit, and the same exact way. If you want to edit icons, click on them and replace them. Maybe you want to remove a section or a column, right click, delete, and it's gone. If you want to do things, hit Control or Command Z. Maybe you don't need this button, right click, delete, and it's gone. Yeah, so just go through these sections and just keep whatever you need. Maybe you don't have pricing plans, so we're going to remove this section. Contact form, we don't need one. We have a contact page. We don't have a newsletter either, so just hit publish. Once you're done with all these changes, and hit publish, and you're done. Okay, so that's how you make changes. Okay, now let's say we're done with the home page, and we can move on to the next page, about us. Okay, click edit, same exact way. So yeah, just go through the changes, click edit, and replace the logos, for example, change image, upload your own logo and replace it. Yeah, remove buttons, remove whatever you want, whatever you don't need. Okay, and once you're done, hit publish. Okay, so now we're done with about us page. Let's move on to the next pages. So like I said, everything works the same exact way. Just click edit with Elementor, and just make your own adjustments. Replace text, replace images. Yeah. Remove links. You have this button. Maybe you want to change the link, so you have the button right here. Paste the link right here on the left side. If you don't want the button, right click, delete, and it's going to get removed. If you want to change the icon, click edit. If you want to change the color, go to style, change the color right here. Yeah, so that's how you do it. The theme, same exact way, go to edit, contact page, same way. So edit and just add your own information. One thing on this contact, on this map embed, so to use it, you're gonna need an API key, a Google API key to, you need to add it here and then just change the location. So to get an API key, you need to create a Google account, give them your credit card information. They will give you a free number of API calls. But once you go past that limit, they would charge you, they're gonna charge you money. If you don't want to get charged, if you don't want to spend anything, any money, just remove the map. It's the simplest way. You have the address right here. That should be enough. You can also just go and add an image and take a screenshot of Google Maps and link it to Google Maps. It's gonna be pretty much the same thing. What the only difference is that people won't be able to pan like they would on Google Maps on a map embed with an image, but that should be almost the same thing, so I don't think people are gonna mind that much. But yeah, once you're done with the changes, hit publish, and that's it. You're all set up. So yeah, at this point you have a fully working website. Everything is set up, everything works. If you have any questions, you can post them in comments below. I'll try to answer them. If you like the video, leave a like. If not, that's fine. So yeah, that's it.